Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, we're back with some more Peglin, more spreadsheet action. For warning you YouTube, I just gave this warning to Twitch. I'm so tired right now, so if I'm not at my best, that is my excuse. So yeah, I'm just a bit tired, so sorry if I'm like just zizzing out into the corner. Z's. In fact, I could honestly put that note on there already, just a couple of Z's above my head. As I said, I'm just feeling a bit tired, but that doesn't stop me doing some spreadsheet stuff. And actually, to get to the spreadsheet, we've actually achieved something in the spreadsheet. I've completed one of the columns. The boss relics, I've done it with all of them. So when we get a boss relic now, I don't have to think, you know, will he, won't he, because of spreadsheet reasons. It's will I, won't I, because I'm picking the thing I think is the best for the run, which actually is quite a lot off my mind, because there are some times where I take stuff which is, I think, not good for that situation, but because of the spreadsheet, we might as well grab it, and if we lose, so be it. Anyway, we're going to do another run. We're going to place the base Peglin character today, because we're getting to the point now where a lot of the stuff we have left, is stuff we can get into other characters, but the base Peglin has access to, like, more of all of these pools. This is an insane start, by the way. Like, ignore the rallying cart, that is not the insane part of it. Refilibuster versus Bomb Baton. In my opinion, at this point in the game, on the run, Bomb Baton is better than Refilibuster. However, Refilibuster will certainly be better in the later game than Bomb Baton will be. So I think it has more of a high ceiling than the Bomb Baton, unless I go into Bomb Build or I get Bombulate somewhere down the line, but I think we just take Refilibuster. It kind of fills a similar purpose, but I think this has like some more disgusting synergies associated with it. We are fighting the Slime Lord. And again, because we got Refilibuster now, we're incentivized to grab a refresh thing, relic, or whatever you want. They're all good. Things not good though. This green slime, so close to me from the beginning, disgusting. All right, take your pound of flesh. All right, also worth noting, we need to do the usual. We need to do some farming. Even if we take a bit of damage here, we probably should just accept the damage. Never mind. Do I get to 25? Not quite. That map is really weird anyway, and honestly, everything here, I think we've beat the game with. Actually, I say this. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, we're fine. There are 2 early chests. I think I'd rather go on the right path, but if we get burnt a little bit here, I'm not going to say I'm unhappy with it. Left is also fairly reasonable. Okay, we'll go left. I got more money this way. The only reason this is bad is I get 2 question mark tiles, not 2 battles. But this is a great question mark tile. Get rid of a pebble. And then we get a battle. So honestly, I'm very, very happy with the outcome there. Okay, this is fine. Let's try and knock out this bat without setting off this other bomb just yet. Now, I think when the next slime comes to the board, which is this turn, we'll set off the other bomb as well. Alright, I'd like to hit more than 1 peg a turn, please. Also remind myself, firstly, overconfidence is a sort of insidious killer, but secondly, Refilibuster is in play here. If you hit the refresh, you're going to kill the board. I have got my 25 though, so I'm relatively content with the outcome so far. In fact, I think we will take the refresh now to get some kills. Chip away at these guys, and can I kill you before you hit me again? We'll see. You might hit me once. If I had a good crit here, I might be able to get out of it. We're fighting the Slime Lord. Poison build is not completely crazy here. The only issue with, like, that is that I'm the base Peglin character, so, you know. It's never going to be as good as playing as the round rule. But I think it's somewhat of a sign. A bit like Leshy tech. This is really Slime Lord tech, right? I've got an instant upgrade as well. And this also incentivizes me right now to grab crit builds, which we can do. So we're looking for crit-related stuff. We're looking for refresh-related things. That's a refresh. This thing does nothing, so we'll take the thing that does something, albeit it only does stuff on the reload. We have removed something though, so it's actually a bit of a shorter reload than probably normal for this stage of the game. Oh, and don't worry as well, I'm not mentally there right now to do horrible, terrible tallying. So I'm not going to be doing any of that today. I might actually do a record off Twitch where I actually check the numbers, because I'm kind of convinced now that it isn't random. That there is some sort of mathematical significance associated with it. Again, actually, we should just do particle accelerator stuff here. Refilibuster, really good on this fight. Because this fight is, like, super good if you have cleave. And Refilibuster, where is it but insane cleave? Trying to get rid of gold as well on the way out. Really? I left going 1. Okay, I refreshed the board though, so it's fine. Give me the crit, please. Never mind, that's fine. Still decent poison damage. I actually can't hit that refresh right now, so we'll put it into the particle accelerator anyway. I still can't hit the refresh, it turns out. But you're dead to poison. So, reasonable battle. Dagub, Swoltub, Omegub, and Double Trouble. Have I done Double Trouble? Here's the question. No, it's one of the things I've not done. There's a reason I've not done it. It's not very good. It's a bit shitty. I'll take it, but I definitely need crit stuff now. This is beyond, like, we can just take it and then maybe the build goes in a certain direction and it'll be fine. This is something that actively is not good without crits. Alright, I think the usual is going to be good here. Just open up the path to those 3 bombs. Bless me as well. That green slime, I'm just going to ignore him now. He's dead to poison. At most, he's going to do 1 damage to me. Also should remember, and I keep saying this, we have Refilibuster. Refilibuster could go pretty crazy here. Alright, that's... Well, we got the crit, but I only got 1 of the bombs. I was hoping to, like, knock all the bombs out there. Not a bad shot. Okay, we'll Refilibuster next turn. The Treesump's going to hit me. I'm going to assume not good position for crit. Yeah, not great. Actually, I'm going to go for this. Go for the Refilibuster. And we'll get a Refilibuster at the end of the turn as well. So I might kill the other guy at the end of the turn. I think I will. Okay. Echo. It's the pacing that I kind of desire, but my sack is already getting a bit too thick for what I want to do. I think in the current climate, let's upgrade this first, because it's very good against the boss we're going to fight. I would definitely want to take more tiles. Man, I've had so many blue enemies so far. You're dead to poison before you'll kill me, so I think we now leave the targeting to the other guys. All the bombs are in the middle. Screw it. Just send it. We have multi-ball. Multi-ball will get me out of this mess. Alright, I couldn't avoid the bat now that I think about it. I should have targeted the slime. It still doesn't really matter. Look, I've got Horrible Terrible as well. For anyone that wants to keep count. Okay, bombs and refreshes now would be fine. Ah, refresh, get away. Screw it. Alright, that's what happens when you just screw it. Fine, gives me another turn. Show me the refresh. Show me the refresh at the top of the board, actually, to be more specific. Not slightly caged by some pegs. Like, it's teasing me right now. I'll take the bomb hit. Oh, I'm losing my mind. This map. You know what? Just hit a bomb. We get a refresh anyway. I think actually we might get a kill here across the board. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I can live with that. We get hit once. Generator we've knocked out now in the last episode. Cersei, done. Collectible, done. True's done. I wouldn't mind Collectible just purely for damage reasons across the board. I don't really have a means to mitigate it right now, so it's a bit spooky to take it. So I think I'm not going to take it. Let me take Double Trouble up another level. And we're going to get a crit relic now, right? That didn't really matter either. Okay, this is very, very weak. It is the more damaging option, but it's so minor that I think it's almost not worth it. I don't love sand arrows either. I think it's better with piercing, but I think this is more likely to save me damage than the other thing is going to matter in dealing damage. Also, why am I sat in the dark? Let's turn the light on. Remove Pebble, upgrade Double Trouble, or duplicate Spinfectious Sting. Duplicating Spinfectious Sting is certainly better in the short term versus the boss I'm fighting, so I'll do that. And I really need to go the right way here. Thank you. Okay, not the battle I was dreaming of. It's a great shot, though, from me. If you can just one-shot one of them, then fantastic. Didn't quite one-shot one, but I did enough damage to feel happy. And I say this is not the dream fight. I do have a filibuster, which makes this fight always a bit more appealing. I need to kill the guy at the front. Please hit this bomb. Thank you. This is great now. Either it's dark or God's up in your face. You never have good light conditions. I'm basically in an alcove in the loft. So yeah, my lighting is never good. There's like a light source directly like behind me to the right. And then where I am right now is just a cubby with no window. So yeah, the lighting is always really like bizarre in my room. What I really need to get is like a spotlight in front of me, but even then, it's basically just a wall behind my monitor, so I've not got a lot of room for it. And then the other thing is the lights in my room, beyond like the natural light, are literally above my head, which is really bad for lighting because it just casts a shadow across your face, so you couldn't pick a worse place to stream from. And that's where I stream from. That's the type of quality you get at the Andalono channel. Alright, we need this refresh. Refresh me, please. Help up, stop. Ooh, the blindness actually triggered that. Very nice. I think I've already been kind of proving my point. That just saved me 6 damage. More refreshes, Reorganizer can do some really good stuff. We've seen it. It's not really what I was asking for. Although I say that, actually. Maybe this is what I want. All I need is the duplication potion, then. To, like, you know, copy all of this jazz. It's probably the wrong order to do this in, but like, theoretically, this is a refresh orb, because it moves the refresh around while you're mid-shot, and, like, theoretically, the refresh might be able to hit a peg that you couldn't have hit otherwise, so it's like a minor refresh tech, but I do see it as a minor one. It's really just, like, duplication potion plus this is disgusting. I could also grab a concentration, which I think would be pretty good. Probably the safer option is just grab concentration. And I've got an upgrade if I want it. I think I'll take the heal for now. Bombs spinfect enemies. Alchemist Cookbook, we get more bombs, and the puppet. I'm pretty certain I've done all of these. Yes. I will take, I think, Alchemist. It's not... No, it's fine. Alchemist is fine. We have a bit of a refresh energy. This is a refresh energy. It's somewhat anti-synergistic with poison, but like the only synergy it's got with choke mode, which now I obviously can't get anymore, but I am lacking in the old cleave department. And bombs are basically just piercing, right? They are big piercing pegs. Excuse me, someone's put a spider in this fight. It's already hard enough as it is. As you can see here, case in point. Alright. Snipe 2 bombs, please. 3's fine. Nice. Can I get to 25 is the task at hand here? Yeah, okay, good. That's a reasonable fight. I did say I wanted refreshers. You are a refresher. Okay, I'll take you. Again, it's more of a long-term investment, this. It's probably not that good on the slime fight, because any peg hit effects and conversion effects aren't very good on this battle. And through all this, by the way, I do want a crit synergy still, and I still don't have one. So that is definitely something for the future. Crit synergy would go real good. And by the way, this fight with Refilibuster, normally pretty good. So I'm quite happy with the boss we got. In fact, even more so than hitting bombs right now, I'm just trying to get to the refresh again. You're dead to poison. You all lived? Okay, you died to this bomb though. Actually, oh, we're gonna do 50 damage to the guy with 6 health. Okay, it is what it is. And we're slowly refreshing the board into bombs. Get another refresh as well. I think I added some more bombs. Refilibuster also took effect. Very nice. Just keep refreshing. I'm hoping I can kill before the reload. I think with this, we're fine. Okay, we definitely are now. At worst, I could have fired the horror ball for a bomb at the end. Jack-o'-lantern is something else I need to beat the game with, but I feel like I'm going super, super wide right now. So I'm going to say no to you right now, but don't be surprised in the future if I do take it. I think I'm going to take concentration up a level. I probably should have healed, to be honest with you. Hang on a minute. Crits refresh the board. Ah, counterfeit crits as well. Oh, that's actually quite difficult. Actually, this is really difficult. I think I would have taken... Well, this is probably the least important thing right now, but this and this are actually both quite interesting. I don't really have ways to add crits to the board, so this is kind of like giving me another refresh peg, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But I need to put more crits on my board, because crits are my damage right now via this, 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 and this. And this, to be honest with you. So I think counterfeit is better, but like in the long term, if I want to make this game, sorry, this run completely broken, I probably would like the right thing. But I think in the short term, I'm just going to take counterfeits. I think we'll beat this boss as well. It kind of depends on how bad the crit is. I can see a world where we lose it, but equally, I'd be somewhat surprised if we lost it. You know what I mean? Alright, we'll send multi-ball out to hit some pegs. It's not going to be a great shot because it's a 1-5, and I didn't have to crit. Alright, I see the crit is playing the game I just mentioned. Either way, get the refresh whenever you can. Oh, and blindness is also quite good in this fight. It's only good to a point, though. When he starts voring me, then it's worthless. Anyway, we got our first hit of the crit, which puts more temporary crits on the board, which is good, because temporary crits now can be basically just, you know, crit crits. Hold on, I should actually hit the real crit here, though. Because when I hit the real crit, it splits up into more things. And by the way, this boss's big weakness, or one of the big weaknesses, is the crit build. So I feel like we're in a pretty good spot right now. I'm actually so confident, which might be foolish. I'm actually just going to fire this, even though it's not going to do a lot of damage. Gives me a refresh. And it let me collect a bit of money. Alright, we are Vord now. But where are we on the damage front? Big poison here. Refilibuster is coming. I think we're fine. Okay, we're just fine. Closer than I thought it was going to be, but we're only on like 50 health, right? So that's not that bad. Do I want Necro bad, sir? Nope, not really. I'll take Double Trouble up a level. Is this all you get? Really? Multiple 1 and 1/6 of damage? Feels really kind of like weak, no? I'll take a heal as well and then see what we get. Viridian Trinket. I think we never take this with bomb build. Now, it's kind of like a rule I'm starting to like put on myself, and we have got a bit of a bomb build about it, so I'm probably not going to take that. Multi-ball, but -2, -3. Squirrels, which is just all-around good. And status effects you apply have 2 times intensity, but attacks have -10, -0. So I have to get crits to make this work. We're not consistent enough on crits yet to take this, I think. I don't have enough scaling in my stats to take this. I think this is somewhat viable, but a bit spooky. It's boring, but I'm going to take Squirrels. I think Squirrels is all-around good. And Squirrels does have a synergy. It makes it more likely that I'm going to hit the counterfeit crits, which is what my engine is right now. I need to generate more crit pegs. I keep fighting the Ballista Boy. Not the worst character to fight the Ballista Boy as, to be fair. Assuming you get one of your healing mechanisms as this character. So far, we haven't got one, so it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Also, excuse me, putting Archer Archer on this fight is disgusting. God damn, they're doing a lot of damage to me now. Okay, we got the refresh. That was the important thing there. One guy down. Come on, another refresh. Or another bomb. Not bad, actually. We killed the other guy. We killed the final guy. Okay, not too bad. Refresh Circle has some merit as well, but I think for now we're just going to heal, take another upgrade. Let's take this up a level so we get more temporary refreshes. And we might be able to make the shop work going left. If we go right, it's not the end of the world, to be honest with you. Now that I know there's a shop there, we can save 50. Should be fine with Refilibuster, you'd think. I need to remember as well, actually, I should consider more the refresh options, because when I refresh the board, I get more bombs. And bombs might be the better way for me to win this game currently. Okay. I might try to hide this, but I'm pretty certain I'm just like a hard bomb build right now. Despite like all the other stuff, it's just the Alchemist Cookbook is like the hard carry. Like, no, we're a crit build, honest, Your Honor. Like, yeah, but what if, you know, you just hit a bomb? What then? Does everything just explode? Well, yeah, sure it does. Alright, I'll take a Potion Bolt for the Potion Bolt enjoyer out there. It might mean now I can't afford things from the shop, but I did say I wanted some healing as well, and this does lead to healing. It's also multi-ball. Maybe increase my chance of hitting the crit to get more crits on the board. Rainbow Slime, why? Why are you there? Kind of disrespectful, honestly, because I can't possibly hit you right now. So goodbye. Nice for showing up. Round of applause for the Rainbow Slime. God damn it. I will use Potion Bolt here. It's not going to be really good, but I just need to hit the refresh, to be honest with you. Nice. Okay, we got the refresh. This guy in the front dead. He is the bomb damage. Well, sorry, poison and bomb damage. Now we'll go for a few more bombs, please. The day you don't take Potion Bolt is the day that you don't love the game anymore, Vang. Is Potion Bolt your summoning circle? Alright, let's take a look at the situation again. If I spend money now, there's a decent chance I won't get enough money for the shop. I'm going to hold here. Potion Bolt is pretty garbage, but I might not get another battle. Ow. Okay, we're taking refresh perspective. I did just say I'm on bomb build, but a boy can dream. This gives me some scaling now, and I've got a bit of slime in my build. I've got a bit of everything in my build, right? I've kind of dipped my toes in many pies. Wait, that's not how that phrase goes. Unless you're a great, you know... Ooh, you're a great pie toe dipper. Anyway, we'll get rid of those 2 pebbles. Very nice. And yeah, I have enough to buy a relic now. I seize it. I seize it, Captain. I'm not a slimy enough build for this. I've beat the game with everything here, I believe, so there's, like, nothing to gain from anything other than, you know, it's good. Taking things that are good. If anything, the thing I want now is defense. But nothing here is really screaming... Well, I guess this somewhat screams defense, but... It's so long to reload that 6 health seems kind of minor. Unironically, the correct play might actually be Summoning Circle. Or am I just telling myself that? Am I kidding myself? No, I think there is a shout that it is right. Because if I can multi-ball Potion Ball, it's disgusting. If I can multi-ball Poison, it's not that disgusting. If I can multi-ball Replenish Orb, though, maybe. And at the end of the day, multi-ball helps trigger this, helps get more bombs from this, helps trigger the bombs, helps trigger this. So yeah, I think this is the right answer. And I've got quite a thin sack right now, so I don't feel under massive pressure to remove. I do still have Horrible Terrible, but I think all but one of the pebbles are gone. Oh, okay, we're taking this, obviously. This is like, again, I talk about maybe the buckets of relics. Maybe I'll do a list at some point of like what I rate as like S tier and F tier and so on and so forth. This event with the Infernal Ingot is almost always an S tier event. It's so unbelievably powerful. But especially when I was just saying I'm lacking some defense, it's so nice. And honestly, we're going to miss out on Elite here because I'm not going to go down the middle path, I think. I'm still happy with this outcome. I'm also going to take Ambidextrary here. I think at this point of the game, the Ambidextrary is better. I'm going to trade an Elite fight for 3... Do I want to trade for 3 tiles? Yeah, I do. Because I want to actually upgrade my orbs now. I think upgrading my Summoning Circle to level 3 is worth a relic. Probably better than most relics, I'd even say. Alright, the game targets the wrong enemy. Excuse me, why is there a white health picture of my board, sir? Did I kill it? Nice, okay. Get a double kill in the opening turn. We're gonna try and kill all the paintings at the same time. It's hard with Refilibuster, though. To be honest with you, I might not worry about it too much. I think... Yeah, okay, we didn't kill everything. As long as we're killing this turn, I'd feel really okay. But even then, the Infernal Ingot with multi-ball is really good. And we're generating healing slimes, and I just hit the Refilibuster. And we're back to full health again. Summoning Circle... Oh... Yeah, Summoning Circle I think should get leveled first. There is some merit in not doing that. Oh my god, I took the poison damage as well. That was like astonishingly bad for me. There is some merit in upgrading both, I think, so maybe I'll put some into Potion Bolt next. But Summoning Circle works with, like, everything in my deck. Whereas Potion Bolt works on the turn that I play Potion Bolt, right? As I said, I think Multi-Ball is more important right now than anything else. Alright, go get him, Summoning Circle. Open up the path to the bombs, miss every single crit. Very cool. Alright, close the path. I need to hit the refresh. Not a great opening. Then again, it kind of doesn't matter if it wasn't that good an opening, because I have, like, infinite stall. Also, I'm just doing pure cleave damage right now between bombs, between Refilibuster. It's pretty good. And then we're generating more bombs as well. And I'm also upgrading the board as I'm doing it. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. I got 50 gold, which is pretty nice. I'm going to take Summoning Circle up again. I wish I could upgrade again, but I can't. I can't quite afford it. I'm going to do a little greed again. I'd like to get Potion Bolt up 2 times. So I need to get to 55. This battle is a nightmare. This battle has been nerfed, I think, multiple times. And I think it's, like, completely broken still. I believe my build should be strong enough to get through it, but also remember, mate, you have ambidextrity. I definitely forgot about that. How did you miss the crit? Whatever. 2 of these plants, though, are so scary. And these brick guys absolutely ace you as well. Like, it's a real fucking horrible battle. Anyway, because of multi-ball reasons, it's beneficial for me to do this. Even though I only fired a Terror Ball with multi-ball. Still good enough. Alright, we just need the refresh now. Refresh me? Nice, okay. That's basically game now. And you can farm me some money, please, or try to farm me some money. I have got to 55, by the way, so I've literally achieved all my tasks this battle. So we put an upgrade into this, another upgrade into this. And I think we're about as good as we can possibly be for this battle. I'm hoping with the amount of multi-ball we've got in our deck that we can out-heal the 30 damage shots. That's the theory here. Also remember, every time I hit this guy, I'm putting blindness on him as well, so blindness is the other big counter to this guy. Now, I do say I've got lots of cleave, which I do, but I don't have cleave in the form of orb damage, so I'm going to need some bombs to help me along the way, and some Refilibuster hits along the way to help me. I'm just going to do a double discard here to make sure I get a Refilibuster here. Refreshes the board gets upgraded. Help orb stuck. It's fine. All good. Give me some bombs now, please. And this damage is going to go into the boss. Put a bit more blindness on him. We're back to above 30, by the way. Potion Bolt the board, why not? Look at all the bombs. Look at all the upgrading that's going on. Look at all the Refilibuster hits. Oh, baby. We get shot again, but that's fine. We're going to just do the same thing all over again. I'm going to hit enough pegs to heal back to full, or at least beyond 30 health. I'm going to ace this guy. We're definitely firing the multi-ball shot. We get a reload at the end of this turn regardless as well. And just like that, we're safe. And just like that, we're not safe again. Oh, I missed with 16% chance to miss. Luckiest person on the planet. Okay. Let me try and kill the guy in front of me. The board's refreshed, so we just want pure damage here. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's okay. Can you guys stop? Okay, we're above 30 again, so we're above the safe threshold. Go get him with a filibuster. Okay, we're fine. We actually should have lost this, but I'll still take it. The other times the game's done me dirty by odds, I think we were owed one the other way. We should probably consider this fair. I have no piercing. Well, maybe it's fine. Maybe the bombs are just purely good enough. Alright, screw it. We'll keep on the path that we're on. Constricting chains. Every orb will fire 2 additional copies on the pegboard, but all orbs deal half damage and can only be aimed in 4 directions. We can get Sealed Conviction, which is pretty good when you have Ambidextrary. Refresh Potion, which is pretty good when you have more refreshes. And Curse Mask, which is good as long as you don't fight the wall and he steals your mask. I think we're going to take Sealed Conviction here. I very rarely get Sealed Conviction plus Ambidextrary. It takes one of my orb discards from this, but it's so good giving yourself +3/+3 on every single shot. And when you reload, it gets better. Like, that's so strong. So if we can stall battles out, we actually become disgustingly insane. We're fighting the dragon. I think that's a reasonable battle. And that's the 4-9. It's so much better than it being, you know, a 1-6. I'm not as reliant anymore on the crits, which is, like, pretty big. Potion Bolt would basically just use you to hit a refresh, to be honest with you. 410. Sure, I'll take the 410. Again, we're asking for ways to guarantee crit the board. That would hit the sweet spot. Or actually just another crit on the board. Both would be pretty nice. Just a way to trigger this more reliably. Refreshes causes crits. Yeah, that would also go pretty well. Okay, he's dead to poison eventually, and that's good news because I don't have a great path to lethal, I think, here. Okay, never mind, we're good. We're good. Again, I'm not super sold on any of this. Where's the shops? There's a couple on the right. I think we're going to head towards this right path. Really? Alright, I'm going to risk it again. It was worth it, right? I mean, in theory with this, it should be fine, the Infernal Ingot. Oh, absolutely, I'll fight the first boss. Hello again. You might not recognize me, but I'm the guy that beat you about 20 minutes ago. I'm back, I'm stronger. I still have awful luck with crits and refreshes. Alright, so far I'm doing worse than I did the first time, but don't worry, we're going to get better now that I hit the refresh. Board gets upgraded. We hit a crit finally, which spreads crits around the board. And just like this. Big damage. Big damage. And he's dead. Laser, have I beat the game with you? I have. Wait, did you have a big 20 next to your name? You don't. Bully, Accentuate, and Morbid Orb. Morbid Orb wouldn't actually be that bad here, to be honest with you. But I think I want to go thinner rather than thick right now. I'm not super sold on it. Again, let's just hold the money. Attacks apply exploitable to enemies or 2 on a crit. And Betsy's Hedge. Betsy's Hedge is also pretty good for me right now. Like, Spiffy crit is really good for the boss if I'm thinking of the future. I would like to get more ways to crit, but this would make my life easier versus the boss. In generic fights, this is probably the best thing I can get right now because it gives me more piercing. And then there's like a generic, like, in between. Betsy's Hedge would be fine because it just gives me a bit more non-crit damage while I'm trying to find the crits. I think I'm going to shoot for the moon and make my chances versus the boss easier because there is a big power spike, and I kind of take it for granted sometimes when I do C20, but I really saw it when I was doing the no relic runs. It's really a big gap between the third floor and the third floor boss. It's a really big deal. That was only on C0 as well, but I think the same is true on C20. There's a huge gap between the two things. Isn't the dragon just free with a special healing relic? No. Because he puts fire on the board, so you take 3 damage if you hit a fire peg, which, like, mitigates this quite considerably. And he hits you for 25, and the big weakness of this is burst damage. So, he can definitely kill me through this. I'm actually going to take Spiffy crit. But it is with the dragon in mind. I'd feel happier against the dragon if I can... I'd feel happy with the dragon if I could get 25 health. If I could get a wall chicken, I'd feel a lot happier. Because then that turn where he hits me for 25 and then I have to deal with the fire isn't going to be quite as brutal. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to get 4 question mark tiles the way I'm planning on going, so I think we don't take orbits. We'll take tactical treats. I'm actually going to fish for question mark tiles. I could get punished here with an elite, but I think generic room battles are also not great for me right now, so forgive me. I kind of just want to fight the boss. Go to the shop and fight the boss. That's all I'm intrigued in right now. How did I not get crit, by the way, there? I hit like every peg on the board but the crit peg, really? Whatever. Okay, I think this might be the missing piece of the puzzle for me. And I'm so tempted to grab you, Jack O'Blanter, because you could just honestly sit into this build and do nothing, and I'd be pretty happy. But I think I won't just pad my stats out by just grabbing you. I'm currently only adding Double Trouble to the list, I think, but at least I tried to make it work in the build, right? This would just be, as I said, stat padding. You also happen to have caught me at a good time. If I was really, really, like, frustrated, I would probably have just taken it. I removed it off the list. By the way, this is the battle I'm really scared of. The other counter to Infernal Ingot is trapped bombs. And there's an additional guy on this map, so this is really scary. It's actually a great first shot, though. It might not look lucky, but that was pretty optimal. Not to say I'm not going to die here, but I did set off every single red bomb. I've given myself a chance to get out of the damage range. I've got a multi-ball shot here as well to heal back up again. Alright, we're gonna lose. Ooh, actually, do we live now? Fuck me, that was close. Alright, a few times I've been on death's door. Just be careful. I actually think I won to Potion Ball there. Sorry, I killed that guy to Potion Ball, didn't I? The chemical damage was what got him. Again, just be careful. Don't set off every single bomb on the map. Again, fine. Slow and steady. Fine. We lived. Any fight we live from is a good fight, if you ask me. I could have got Betsy's Hedge all or nothing combo. Sadly, we've missed it because I didn't take Betsy's Hedge. The so-called hedge fund build. Signal boost up actually isn't terrible here as well. Because I will get the 3 balance, right? So it gets affected by it 2 times, which is +6/+6. So this is actually a 7/8. But I don't scale in any other metrics, so I think it's kind of actually a bit weak in the end. I guess I do get 3 balance eventually, but my stack's not thin enough to like reload regularly to get 3 more balance. If I was on like a 2-orb sack or something like that, I probably would take it and it would go to the moon, but just because of where I am right now, it won't. Right, show me a fight with no red bombs in it, please. I'd be very thankful. Alright, well, it's pretty bad. Actually, it's extremely bad. Really could do with finding the crit here. And just blowing up the guy in front of me. I have to fire this, which is why I was scared, because this is targeted. Okay, well, we're gonna get hit by this guy. Oh, I should have fired that. I needed a refresh. Okay, I may have thrown here. I've thrown actually to a great level. Yeah, it's over. Tactical treat, someone has trolled me as well. Died to the red bombs. It wasn't bad. To be fair, as I said, it's Infernal Ingot on the 3rd floor. If you get these red bomb battles, it's just so brutal. And I got a really awkward opening where I knew my 3rd shot was a targeted orb and I couldn't use it. Retrospectively, I should have used it to make sure I got the refresh. So I did misplay in that regards. I'm going to say as well, I didn't ever fire Summoning Silk with actually a good orb on it, so I think we were a bit unlucky there. But equally, I should have died on the 2nd floor boss, so maybe I wasn't unlucky. We'll run it back. Decoy, Suffer, well done state. Suffer is better in the early game. Hello again, Slime Lord. Disrespectful. We could get away with not taking damage in this fight. I think Suffer the Sling is one of the few relics that can get you out of this battle. Nearly fucked up there, though, if I'd missed the refresh. We're fine, though. That's slightly awkward, actually. But we can clear a path to it. Another kill. I'm going to discard this and then see what happens. We're probably going to get hit. Yeah, we get hit. That actually was a bad shot from me, so I can't be super upset. I should have made sure I went on the top there, and I would have got enough damage. That being said, I was still going to get a hit here, I think. Alright, the usual. I did this fight so well, I took 6 damage. Laze Orb. Laze Orb, Laze Orb. Miniature's not really good. We've also done you, so it's not really something I need to think about too much. The other thing, I guess, is Swaltorb. I've got a storied relationship with the Swaltorb now. I used to absolutely love and adore it, and I thought it was like one of the best orbs in the game, but the more and more I've played it, the more and more I've realized like the Swaltorb isn't really all that in a bag of potato chips. It's nice in the early game, but it kind of scales off for most builds. And becomes a bit of a dead orb. But I think as this character in the situation I'm in right now, it's like, it's fine. I probably could get away with not taking it, but I'm also going to take the elite rather than the chest. Yeah, I'll take that elite rather than the chest. I can't do both, sadly. Otherwise, I definitely would be. First turn, the usual sandbag of this battle. Second turn, nearly a most unusual sandbag of the second turn. We now need to get to the bombs. I can't quite hit the other one yet, so... Alright, show me the booms. Okay, we killed the bat. And I guess we're going to do a really unsatisfying kill them all this turn. I just didn't want to take the damage. We're fighting the slime, so Spinfectious Sting again is potentially better. That being said, on the last run, it was completely worthless in my sack, so that's like the other side of Spinfectious Sting. When you don't make a poison build, it is pretty crap. So I think I'm not going to take it this time. I'm just going to upgrade the Swaltorb. Well, I have no piercing. This is going to suck. Okay, I removed one of them at least, but I'm still going to take 9 damage here. And I've still not activated this bomb yet. Alright, that's not too bad. As long as I hit this bomb on the next shot, all's forgiven. Okay, we're good. You'd have loved to have a refilibuster on this map. Would have gone crazy. Anyway, I'm just going to take lethal. I could have, like, pricked around a bit and got some more gold, but... just get me out. Do I take double trouble again? I guess. Spreadsheet reasons. We'll take it. I think it's extremely bad. I think it's extremely bad, but I really don't want to go... I want to go left. I'm going to just risk it because it would be worth 40 gold to remove this from the sack down the line. So I might as well not take it and just lose a tile. Make Ball Lightning good again, game. It wasn't even good before you changed it, but you've made it worse. It's like untakeable now. Barring some like very niche builds where it's like disgusting, but unless you can get those like insane builds, which obviously you can't do at this point, it's like virtually untakeable. The refresh, please, I beg of you, sir. Yeah, with like refresh perspective, it can work. I mean, it has to work with a refresh synergy, right? But like outside of that, it's just completely like not viable. You know, I also need to do Bramble at some point. I've not unlocked Bramble yet on my spreadsheet, surprisingly. I'm also lacking piercing right now. We could definitely go for a Pebble build if it shows up, you know, the fan favorite. But I think I'm going to go for the spreadsheet things, and I'll go for Bramble. Also, the Bramble's only good on one versus one of the bosses, in my opinion. And we're fighting them. So I might as well lean into it. Bramble, strictly speaking as well, is a bit of piercing support, but it's like one of the worst piercers in the game. Because it has Overflow, and Overflow is just inferior pierce. And it hasn't got enough damage on it to make it worthwhile as an Overflow piercer. Which is fair enough, its effect is like disgusting, it's really strong, but... it's not quite strong enough, I guess. Do I want to fire this right now? How's this happened again? I'm going to say no. Okay, I got my angles right. We got into another bomb. Farm, baby, farm. Farm baby farm. Alright, that's fine. Oh, wait, it's not over, is it? You lived on one. Ah, okay, not a bad battle. We took 5, right? But collected many monies. We are taking Doctorb. Doctorb is one of the best orbs in the game. Anything that just gives you raw healing is so unbelievably good. Because healing is a precious commodity in this game. Not the best healing thing in the game, but like it might be like the second best. Also, it doesn't get purged anymore. They changed that. They did make it worse stat-wise, but it not being purged is so nice. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about getting Doctorb Horrible. Unlike Horrible Terrible, which for me you have to worry about every single goddamn fight. Alright. Again, let's go down the center. Get the bombs. Win the game. Insane opening. Can someone, like, take a screenshot of this, please, and post it to the Discord? I need to know the angle, though. Again, I'm not going to ever get to that situation, I think, where I'm sweaty enough that I start remembering exactly where shots need to be made. A bit like on the chest. Like, theoretically, I could get a macro or something to always make sure I open the chest on one shot. As soon as I start doing that, just, like, laugh at me. Like, I'm in too deep at that point. But yeah, so far, so good. The start has been excellent. It can only be really screwed over right now by unfortunate refresh positions. What's that? The refresh is in a horrible position. I'll just hit it skillfully. Alright, this might be the best fight I've ever done. Famous last words. Are you playing OG Peglin for spreadsheet reasons? What do you mean OG Peglin? Is this not OG Peglin? I'm going to discard and fire the Bramble here. It's going to lock him down slightly, but... I think they're still going to hit me. Oh, I don't love this. I really don't love this anymore. I need that refresh. Come on! Actually insane. We might die here, you know. Okay, I got the refresh, but... the best fight of all time? Apparently, that's what he called it. Okay. I mean, you're watching me play... I don't quite understand the context of the question, because I'm playing the Peglin right now. There's no other Peglin, right? Anyway, we need to upgrade this. I think I'm okay with one upgrade right now. I'm also going to risk it, I think, with my health, although this is actually a bit spicy. I'll risk it. Oh, you mean the class, sorry, the Peglin class character. Yeah, I'm playing them for spreadsheet reasons. They have access to basically everything in the game, so... for spreadsheet, they have access to potentially everything I'm missing. It's not quite true, there are some things the base Peglin doesn't get, but... they're fairly few and far between. I'm gonna upgrade this. Whenever shields are destroyed, gain Bulwark. Not this again. Every 3 times you trigger a crit, you get Spiness and the Pocket Watch. Strictly speaking, because I've taken this, I should actually aim for a crit build. And actually, my crit damage is pretty good right now. I'll take Molliflower with the hope for the future that it becomes disgusting, but it's in the short term wrong. I should have probably taken Stopwatch if I just wanted to, like, survive for now. But, again, that's just treading water, right? Survive. Just hold on. Kind of rude, no. Kill the front guy, please. Perfect. I'm okay with this. 3 damage removes off the table. The other guy's gonna shoot me. I've accepted that. I'm just going to heal back out of it. Leave the particle accelerator alone, please. I tried to, but I couldn't. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. Get it shot again. I have to clear a path towards the refresh right now. I think while we're at it, we should take the bomb. Oh. I'll try and do both. Nice, that's a huge shot. The bomb! Oh, I didn't quite get it. Still, the bat will die to the bomb now. We get shot again, so be it. No, there is merit in doing this. If I can kill this slime, then I'll bramble... Wait. No, this is fine. I can need to hit 2 bombs here. Okay. The bramble end has been worthless. Red slime's gonna hit me once, right? Probably twice, realistically. But I think, yeah, this is lethal. Okay. Honestly, for this battle, that's acceptable, in my eyes. Do not show your face around these parts, chopping Belloc and the shield build. You're not welcome here. Again, I'm going to risk it with my heal. Let me take Bramble up a level, because I need it to be level 3 by the time I fight the big slime. Alright, we might lose. This is, again, I've said it many times, this is the worst fight I can get. It's the hardest fight. You really need piercing to make this work, and I have no piercing. The only thing I'll say is I do have Bramble for this. And Bramble I don't think is necessarily bad in this fight. Also, it's a quite nice heal, but I've basically wasted a turn to do this. Alright, so we lock this guy down. He now goes to the back. Well, he will go down to the back in a second. Show me the other refresh. Thank you. Again, I'd love a refresh here if we can make that dream a reality. I need to get the bombs as well. Okay, we're not going to get the refresh, I think. The bomb at least? Okay. This has not been good. I think with this now, I just go for bombs. But yeah, we're kind of, well, I say we're fucked. It's not going to be a clean fight by any stretch of the imagination. I think we will eventually live through all of this. Even though I've done, like, negative damage so far, it feels like. And these guys are going to beat me up for a turn here. But I need to remember I've softened up the guy at the back already. And I've stopped them shooting at me for 9 damage. Like, only one of them can hit me right now. Huge shot. So fortunate. Actually, potentially game-winning. I just killed him as well. Like, I think it was 1 over the damage. I'm on 56 health. That's reasonable. Get an upgrade. Take that up another level. I don't necessarily need to grab anything here. But I should consider at this point that the refresh would be nice. Actually, it's beyond I should consider. I should take it. It's good with the cookie. Short stack. You always show up first. I can't take you as the first thing towards a crit build, because if I can't hit the crit, you're just making my run worse. So you're literally untakeable right now. So it's mostly trying to go Ring of Pain. I think Ring of Pain is just better right now, because it does cleave damage, basically. And I'm always going to get hit right at some point. See? Case in point. Also worth noting, if I fire the Bramble now, I will actually do some damage to them as well as me when I Bramble. I'm going to go off-piste here, because I want to do some more damage to this slime to get some more money. Now we're going to return to piste. these bombs unlocked. And hit the bombs, ideally. I mean, just watch this as well, like, so far. The Ring of Pain is just softening up everyone on the board right now. Probably should take this bat, actually, versus the 1 damage slime. Did he live? He died by 1. Huge. Alright, see you later, Rainbow Slime. I'm also tagging the wrong enemy, which is not my brightest idea. Healing is coming up, which, again, I didn't even really consider it, but it's pretty good for me right now. In fact, it's so good that I should leave those +4 pegs for the heal. The slime died to bramble damage. Very rare occurrence, I find. Give me my full heal. Perfect. Another bomb down. And you're going to live because of this guy in the front. Hopefully we get you here. We do. Dude, great battle. I like it. Spin trust payment on the money build, I very rarely ever try to do, especially when I'm adding random bullshit to my sack, so I don't think we're going to go for that. Sphere, I like you, but I think in the current climate, which is I'm fighting a boss where it doesn't matter, I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to upgrade something. And I'm going to be serious, you know, like, I don't love the Dagob. I have some respect for it, though. When you get a crit build going, the Dagob is fine. I think the Dagob is better than the Double Trouble. Even though, like, theoretically, this could be treated as, like, you know, 2 8s worth of damage because it's multi-ball. I think the Dagob might just be better, because that one time where you hit the crit, you get so much value from this. You know you're getting the... Well, you know, the more and more I said things, the more and more I think mathematically you're just wrong. Okay, fuck it, I'll take the upgrade here. I've convinced myself otherwise, but I don't think it's great either way. And actually, when you upgrade the Dagob, you get +0, +3, I think. Whereas this, you get +0, +1. Which, again, with multiple, you could say is +0, +2, but... I don't know. I'm not convinced. Goodbye, Pebble. Okay. That refresh I need to hit later. So I'm going to leave it there. We got an early Bramble, which is fantastic. I would have loved an early crit with it. But the game's going to say no. Just Brambling the board, though, is like... Oh, sorry, Brambling this guy is such a power play. He gets locked up for 3 turns, which is actually now going to be 2 turns. Wait, the Bramble is level 3, sorry. He stripped it off twice. The crit, not in a good place for the Dagob. Unfortunately, it's Dagob terrible, so I think I'm going to be incentivized to try my luck at getting this crit. I missed it. Who'd have thought it? And all this being said, the Ring of Pain is just slowly killing this guy as well. Which is fortunate because I'm not killing him at all. This might be a battle I just win through attrition, actually. Like, I don't know how much damage the Ring of Pain has done, but I feel like it's done as much as I've done to it. We'll take some healing here. And yeah, I've guaranteed won this fight now because he's going to kill himself on me before he can possibly kill me. Decent battle. We're going to take Nosferatu because it might actually be the best orb in the game. It's so unbelievably powerful. Need to upgrade that as soon as is humanly possible. Projectile attacks pierce 2 enemies, but bombs deal less damage and less self-damage. Fine, I have no bombs right now, so we could go for that. Attacks and bombs deal 2 times damage, but you take 3 self-damage. Also, takeable. I have mini healing. I think we'll play a fun game right now. We also don't want to remove a crit right now. Let's take Wondrous Ultimate Wrath. And I'm going to just try and out-heal from it. We're fighting the Painter, which means I shouldn't go for a bomb build, which is fine because I'm not on a bomb build right now. Or just actually pure piercing. I'm going to try and kill the Chandelier. Oh, so close. Still possibly worth going for, even to kill the Archer. Actually, it's very worth going for. I'm going to just hit the bomb and make sure I get it. Excellent. Bramble, why are you at 10-18 right now? Oh, because of this, right? Yes. Wait. I was going to say, isn't this insane with... Funny. Isn't this insane with... All of nothing, but it's actually not, because it's 0 times 2, which obviously is 0. I probably would prefer to go right here, but... Does the damage from Rod hit the enemies with Ring of Pain? Yeah. That will work. Don't love what I just done here, but we might still have to make this work. Also, this damage will work as well on the Nosabatu. They're gonna take 15 times 7 damage. For the pleasure of me healing off them. So yeah, it's a pretty good combo wombo. Oh, I've won already. Oops. Let's take this up a level because I want it to be Cleave. And I tell you what, we should actually farm here, or try to farm some money. We have so much healing right now. We could get punished, I will say. I could also not get punished and just get the best event in the game. But I could have Nosabatu and the Doctor at the bottom of the sack, which could cause some troubles. But I'm just going to choose to believe that doesn't happen. Anyway, great 80 gold event there. Remove 2 orbs from me that I was always going to try and remove. Oh my god! Weaponized Envy! I know it's more healing and, like, theoretically is very good versus this, but I have to take Weaponized Envy. Have you seen what's going on right now? This is... what's that? Oh, fuck, what's it called now? There's a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, from some time ago, not too far in the distant past, where, like, Pot of Greed was a real card, and not too far in the future that 800 cards are played per turn. What was it? It was called like Nurse something, the Fallen one, Nurse Marie or something, the Fallen one, where it was like if you ever heal, you dealt damage to them. I always thought that card was such a cool concept. I think it was like shit and all decks around it was shit, and it was also quite a rare card. I think you had to get it by an event. But anyway, this build right now is basically that. I'm going to take 15 damage, but the joke's on you. You're actually going to take 15 times 7 damage. AKA, you're going to take 105 damage for the pleasure of me shooting this. And I'm going to heal back to full. And what's worse is this, for them, this damage is going to go up. Like, the next time round, it's 25, right? So yeah, I get healed back to full, and you've been crunched. I'll take a heal, sorry, I'll take a refresh, and a heal, actually, since this does also heal me via the cookie. Oh, and also, when I healed, Weaponized Envy triggered, so all the amount of damage I just took, I dealt back to him as 3 times damage. Pretty good, all in all. There is great synergy here. Now, all this being said, we have like pretty good sustain. My damage is still somewhat lacking. I'm very reliant right now on getting good crit positioning. Or getting the Swaltorb early. And even then, the Swaltorb is pretty minor. I think this guy can't be brambled. It is at 1020 though, so I'm still okay with the damage here. And when he hits me, he hits himself. It's fine. Not a clean battle, but I'll take it. I'm also going to play a risky game here and just assume I can heal myself back out of this mess. Actually kind of interesting. I'm not going to take Powder Collector, because it's not good versus this boss. Mask of Joy has some merit because it triggers with Molliflower, but I don't have a crit build. And this is good because potentially it takes me into a bit more of a crit build without using the crits. However, I don't really have an economy build, and I think if I wanted scaling, this would be a better way of doing it. So, I'm going to take Mask of Joy. But again, it's one of those that I think is going to be better in the future. Not quite how I drew it, but I'll take it. It's what I wanted. I missed the timing, though. Oh, it's another elite. That's a bit of a shame. You remember I said the only way I lose this is this happens? Welcome to the world where this could be a defeat. Because I have to have more than 15 health from Nosabatu. Hopefully, though, we live till Doctorb. Doctorb, save me. Alright, we're completely fine. I did nearly just toss this rod. Remove all this red fuzz off the screen. False news, fake news that I nearly just died there. Because I couldn't be bothered spending 25 for healing. Oh, you're dead, by the way. Trade deal. I get nearly a full heal, you die. Pretty good. One other thing I'll just say quickly. This is not very good on the Painter fight. I kind of forgot about it, but it's big cleave damage. It's effectively a heal bomb. Which is probably not a good idea. I don't poison right now. I don't have that many refreshers on the board. I need to generate more crits. I'm taking counterfeit crits again. How do I not have a direct path to the left? Don't do me dirty here, game. Thank you. I'm beginning to see the code, by the way, because that's roughly like what I expected to happen there. One more refresh versus one more crit. You're gonna, like, laugh at me. I think we take one more crit. It's so much more important right now. Nosabatu is so much better with a crit. This is so much better with a crit. This is insane with a crit. This is insane with a crit. Insane with a crit. Relatively good with a crit. And this works with this. The paths are the same. We might as well try and open this then. I'm going down the far right now. But I could have easily been swayed by the far left. Adventuring also kind of interesting because the plus 10 peg I can just hit with Nosabatu to instantly give me 10 healing. I think I'll take it. Now the missing piece is like duplicating the Nosabatu, which would also be pretty good. Disgusting battle, by the way. But they're gonna shoot me, and the joke's on them. They're shooting themselves. I'll heal all that back off again. Guys have nearly, like, chunked yourself down to death. We good? We're good. Ah, another Nosabatu. Hang on a minute. Can I get another? I'd actually love it if I could get another level game. Oh, we got a battle. Never mind. It's guaranteed. We should try and farm some money here because, like, we literally just need to get another 25 gold. Nosferatu, so good with this build. Okay, we're going to take a ton of poison damage, by the way. But what can you do? Goodbye, Dagorb. I'm sorry. I actually had some hope for you, but not versus Nosferatu. I didn't. Alright, my opening is Horror Ball, healing, healing, healing. Remember as well you have ambidextrary. Pretty good right now. Trade deal, I do 105 damage to you and receive healing. You do nothing. Excellent. I like it. Oh, where are all your friends gone? They've all fallen over and died. Oh no. What a poor night. This guy's gonna hit me, isn't he? That's funny. Never punished. I didn't get 25 gold. Sorry, Potion Bolt again. I can't take you. I sort of assumed I had it, but it didn't really matter. Alright, can I kill this guy? By the way, I'm not convinced yet that I'm a dead set to win this. Especially with this opening. I don't like this opening. I'm, in fact, extremely anti this opening. I think I'm going to discard both, in fact. Take crits as often as you can. We need to spread the love. And the crits scale me. Bramble has merit on this battle, by the way. Because it locks you in place so you can't, like, bring paintings back, I believe. I'm fairly certain that's how that interacts. Oh, there go the paintings. There goes the other painting. I couldn't really do anything about it, to be fair. Really? You missed the crits? Oh, god damn it. Whatever. Give me a full refresh, please. Generate some refreshes. Upgrade pegs. Do all that jazz. I'm gonna fire this off. I was gonna save it, but this is good enough for me. Back to full health. He's not been able to paint for a few turns. Very nice. Man, I guess he couldn't have happened, but if I had enough brambles, you could just lock this guy in place indefinitely. Oh, and by the way, we finally have seen Molliflower coming into effect. And the Mask of Joy. I got 2 Spinesses for that. Alright, everyone's dead again. We can hold right now. And I think this next turn will basically be game. I'll heal back to full. I mean, they nearly died on that turn. Alright, pretty clean painter fight. Laze up, 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 laze up. By the way, am I doing anything right now? Oh yeah, of course, Double Trouble. Guys, Double Trouble is doing so much right now, isn't it? Right? Incredible. Why do I not take this orb ever? Clearly the carry of this one is this orb that I definitely remembered was in my sack. Jupiter is also, I think, on a spreadsheet for lacking in quality. I am missing piercing, to be fair, so it's not completely without reason. Bully Ball, by the way, is pretty disgusting. I'm definitely taking Bully Ball. It's whether I want to take Jupiter with it. Jupiter, I suspect, works with Wonder's Ultimate Wrath, so it might be a great anti-synergy, but I'm kind of willing to see how bad this goes. So I'm going to take it. And I'm going to instantly upgrade it, I think. What do you become? You're actually pretty good at max level. Jupiter, I'm going to believe in you, buddy. I'll believe. Do I want Skulltimate Greed as well as Skulltimate Wrath? The double rod combo, or the double wand combo. Alternatively, I can take Constricting Chains, which gives me multi-ball, which is pretty spooky with this. Oh, by the way, there's an anti-synergy here as well, I think. Actually, maybe there's not. No, I don't think this does trigger. I was going to say, I think this might give you Confusion 5, but I don't think it does, actually. It's actually somewhat of a difficult decision, this. I think Skulltimate Greed is just the safest option. It's a bit boring because it doesn't do anything for me. And realistically, the best thing I could get with this is the waving cat, but we've already seen it, so I can't get it again. I could also go for Viridian Trinket here and feel pretty happy about things. No, I'm not going to take Viridian Trinket because I've got actually like a build where I need to hit pegs, specific pegs. So we won't worry about that. And I think the same thing will be said of the Constricting Chains. I'm also really shit scared that the thing is going to like blow me up with enough multi-ball. So it's this or this, and I think I'll just take this. It probably does like virtually nothing. It's like, it gives you slightly more money and can trigger some money synergies, but I don't have the money synergy, so... It's again one for the future, but at the very least, it's not going to affect the present. Hate this battle. Alright, Jupiter. Let's see it. Let's see what you can do here. Fuck you, Jupiter. Why are you? God damn it. Anyway, give me my full heal, please. Really need to get down to this refresh. Let me start clearing a path. I'll take a refresh this way. Take a crit this way. By the way, this is an 828 at this point. That's pretty good damage. And then you kill yourself on me. Do I want to take Poltergeist? No. I'm going to believe in the power of the stars. Of the planets, I guess, in the case of Jupiter. Jupiter will show me the way. Jupiter will show me the way. Alright, perfect battle. Let's upgrade the board. So we get definitely full heal at the end of this. Probably going to blow up one of the guys as well. Actually not quite a blow up. Pretty big blow up, actually, at the end. I'm going to just do this to farm money, by the way. He is getting more and more reflect damage, which is kind of spicy, but I think we're beyond the point where this is, like, a problem. I mean, I could run both together as well. There's nothing stopping me from going for Must Circle and Spiness. The ultimate combo for scaling. Well, I think we're not going to do it. I think we're going to get crits enough eventually that this is just going to be worthless. Let me put a level into Bully Ball. I think we don't want to fight these elites if we can avoid it as well. The carrot actually has a synergy here. Carrot plus Skulltimate is actually pretty good, so I'll take it. And yeah, I think we're gonna avoid these elites. I'm not confident enough that my build is like infallible yet. And I think Hanji McGee would actually be a bit of an issue. Not a massive issue, but a pretty bad one. The Ghost would also be a bit of an issue. I don't really have much tech versus that Ghost. I think he's the one that I'm more scared of than anyone else. Ow. Double ow. Triple ow. Quadruple ow. Fine. I'll just hit 2 bombs if you don't mind, and then just kill you with, like, damage I'm taking. Now, I hope you don't mind. I want to heal back to full again. And at the same time, I'm going to kill you all. Oh, someone lived? Jupiter, now's the time to shine. Get me all the gold. Jupiter, you're so shit. You did pick up a double kill, but still. Don't be proud of your accomplishments there. Ballard has some merit as well, but I'm not that interested. I think I'd rather get an orb that crits. Like, I'd rather get the crits of Balos, whatever it's called. Take you up another level. And let's try and go left. Okay, this is a hard battle, normally. And it's gonna hurt. Ow. Big reflect damage. Fortunately, though, I have a Doctor Orb in the house. And back to full health. And kill everyone on the board while I heal. Oh, I didn't get to kill because I'm targeting that guy. Jupiter, it's your time to shine again, buddy. Get me the gold. Shoot. Oh, fuck's sake. Whatever. Shoot towards the board is my recommendation. If you want to see better results. Alright, let me take an upgrade here. And I probably will grab Doctor Up eventually. I don't think it's a pressing issue right now. Speaking of pressing issues, I don't really care where I go here. I probably would have rather not gone to Hell, but we should probably be able to out-heal Hell right now. Which is good, because I'm going there again. Pretty spooky. I basically just need to make sure I'm above 15 health by the end of this turn. And then we're fine. Okay, we're fine. Hopefully this is a full heal. The bombs do go off after this, so... Oh, never mind, we're fine. Oh, well, I say we're fine. Whatever. Brambling these guys is also pretty good. I thought I killed everyone, but there's one straggler left. As long as I don't set off every single red bomb, I'm relatively content with this battle. You're too late, Obelisk. I don't want you. Actually, there's some merit for Book Club as well, by the way, because I do have Mask of Joy. There is some anti-synergy here with armor and healing, because the armor stops me from healing, but if I felt against the grain a little bit, like, not against the grain, like, what was it? Like, behind the 8 ball, I suppose is the phrase I'm going for. I could try and do armor and healing, but I don't feel that pressured. So, I think I'm just going to keep with what I've got. I could also grab Susceptible, but I'm still not that concerned right now. It's fine. As long as I avoid this elite, I'm okay with whatever the outcome is. And even if we get it, which is... Okay, we're not. Even if we got it, I think we're fine. Okay, this battle... It's killed me this episode. Is he going to repeat the same outcome? Possibly, actually. I think we killed a guy literally above me. Oh, I can't target. That's the problem. I think I die here, don't I? If I don't kill one of these two? No, he kills themselves. Okay. That was really scary. I think if they both went off, like, I would have been mega sad. And I'm still not thrilled right now. You are at 1224. Okay, we got another kill. I think we're gonna be fine, but... Yeah, okay, we're definitely fine. This battle, like, always spooks me. We're going left. Alright, carrot. Show me the money. I think bag of orange pegs might be better right now for me. But I don't really have a great metric for that. So, I think they're both fine. I guess the question is, what am I saving my money for? Maybe I should just go to the shop, fuck it. So, sorry, carrot. The question mark tile would have given me 25 gold, I think, right? Is it 25 or 50? 50 gold, sorry. Which is actually a pretty good outcome. But I still don't care. It's just better for me to go to a shop and get potentially some upgrades. Jupiter, the stage is going to be set for you, buddy. The stage is set. Show everyone, show the world, Jupiter, why you're not a joke. Yes! 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 Not Stormtrooper or for a change. Oh, by the way, we're taking crits of Barlos. I think it's like better than anything you can get from the shop, even. Whoops. I was going to say we should farm some money, but I missed the money peg immediately. We got a little bit. Alright, 211 gold. Refresh perspective is pretty good here. Man, actually, this would have been insane as well had I got it earlier and I had the carrot already. We could have gone for a true money build. I think there's two things I want here. And by the way, I can afford both, I think. Just. I think I want Strange Brew. I can afford to buy 1 gold. That's huge. I was going to say that's down to the carrot, but it literally isn't, is it? I've not gone to a question about Tal since getting the carrot, so... yeah. We'll take Refresh Perspective with it. I refreshed the board a decent amount. It gives me another means of scaling, and... Yeah, the Strange Brew means if I get a lot of crits on the board, which could happen, I don't get punished for that. Bramble is fine here. How did it hit you both? Oh wait, do you mirror your effects? I didn't know that. I don't love where the refresh is. I'm actually going to send this over this side. Never mind. Turns out I love where the refresh is. It was easy to hit. You like the big 10 peg, by the way? Okay, that is actually the worst refresh peg I've ever seen on this map. That's horrible. Fortunately, I've got an out here, which is this. One's down, and now we'll take some healing. 448 health healed. Very nice. Take this up another level. And 2 potential fights before the boss. I'm just hoping that neither is an elite. Give me 2 dull events. I'm fine with that. Okay, this I think it's actually strictly speaking an elite battle, right? I missed the crit, I'm stupid. Okay, I got the crit, I'm not stupid, I guess. I've not had this fight for, like, a serious amount of time. I can't remember if I've said this, but this fight's being buffed. It used to be, like, unbelievably easy. I've still never lost this battle, I think, since it was changed, but it's slightly harder than it once was. Basically, the enemies have more health. I actually like this battle as well. I shouldn't really complain about it, like, you know, potentially bring great harm to the Force. I think this one's very balanced. You're at 22.48 at this point. That seems fairly reasonable to me. Oh, I won. All I need is the fleece. The fleece takes me to the moon. Although, we're not going to get it now. It's so late in the day to ask for the fleece. I'll take this finally. Oh, was anyone else feeling cold in here? Oh, what a nice fleece. Thank you very much, game. Oh, God. Plinkers is looking after me today. He saw that I was tired in my title, and it's like, gone, I'll reward you today. You're going to remove some jank from my sack? Yeah, sure, let's get rid of the Terror Ball. Don't need it. I have ambidextrous, so this really doesn't matter, but why not? Alright, Dragon. I somehow got like an awful start, but that's because I put the Jupiter up in my sack. We'll take the Squirtle, which is actually a good start. And let's start scaling. Would I say that I enjoy Peglin? Yeah, otherwise I probably wouldn't be doing this now. Sometimes the game frustrates me, but I think that's true of like anything. There's been plenty of games which I enjoy and have played, and I've like at some time or other said like, oh, I hate this game because like it pisses me off. When you get like super involved in a game, that always happens, I think. Have you heard of Dungeon Clawrer? I don't think so, but I can't say for absolute certain. Ow, by the way. By the way, we might lose this. I've got this dragon. Mainly the fire, actually, that's causing me some grief right now. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. This is, again, the other weakness of this build, and I've said it a few times. If you get all your healing in the wrong place, like it's all in the same part of the sack, you just lose. So, I said it, well, I saw it at the beginning, and I didn't really talk about it because I was talking to someone else. I had Notabatu, Doctorb, Notabatu in my sack, so all three of my healing things were at the top of the sack, and against an elite, you can't afford to do that. I sort of assumed I would get out it with the cookie, but I just got completely, like, obliterated. And what's sad is if I just lived and I died by, like, 4 damage, I would have healed with the Doctor back to full again, and we would have just won, but yeah. Notabatu, kind of cruel. So we don't unlock anything, and actually, to be completely level with you, the thing that cost me this run, and why I lost this run in particular, because I probably should have won it, there was still some, like, potential for, again, bad ordering. But why did I not get back round to my Great Orbs? Oh, it's because I've got this in my sack. I've got this in my sack. If I'd not been doing spreadsheet stuff, we would have won this run. But, hey, that's spreadsheet maxing for you. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of YouTube. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!